Live from Leuzinger High School in Hawthorne, California, it's Mustangs Football 2009. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chris Lee, alongside, as always, with Jeremy Sadowski, and we are here from Leuzinger High School over on Olympians Field to bring you exciting high school football action as your Maricosta Mustangs of Manhattan Beach, California, take on the Leuzinger Olympians. Of course, this has been an exciting season for the Mustangs, particularly in Bay League. Jeremy, why don't you tell us what tonight's contest can potentially mean for these Mustangs?
Well, Chris, with a Redondo loss earlier today at Palos Verdes, the Mustangs can clinch a share of the Bay League title tonight with a win here at Leuzinger. However, this should be a tough matchup as these Leuzinger Olympians come into tonight's contest with a Bay League record of 2-1. And the Mustangs come into tonight's contest with a perfect Bay League record of 3-0.
Of course, one thing that can definitely define this year's Mustangs squad is resiliency. Mustangs have taken a little bit of a beating on the injury side, something we haven't seen in the last few seasons, yet they've come on strong. The backups have played well beyond their capabilities, and this team is looking prime for a big-time playoff run. Of course, one of those players who really stepped up last week was Jake Gelmini, the senior tight end, really filling in for the injured Mike Miller. Of course, Mike Miller time, one of the big-time players for the Mustangs last two seasons, really.
Yeah, Chris, I got to speak with Mike Miller's dad just before the game, and he mentioned that Mike was going to be seeing the doctor and possibly could be returning to the Mustangs sometime during their playoff run.
Of course, what a powerful weapon that would be to have back on the Mustangs sideline, no question about it. Good to see him along with the team either way, cheering and supporting the teammates he's been fighting alongside with all these 4 years of his high school career. We are just about set to begin this contest. Mustangs in their road white and gold pants, kicking off to Leuzinger in their dark jerseys. Leuzinger will start off. They fake the reverse return. And Mustangs finally get the nice tackle there. A little confusion. Leuzinger players running into each other on the return. Mustangs took advantage of the mishap and got the tackle. Leuzinger does have the ball at about the 35-yard line, though, starting off 1st and 10 in shotgun. Expect to see a lot of shotgun tonight from quarterback Tishawn Burton. Burton decides to keep it. QB keeper on the first play. Flag comes in late. They got about 8 yards on the play. Let's see what this flag is. And it looks like this may be against the Leuzinger Olympians. Oh, it's not. It's a face mask penalty at the end of the play against the Mustangs. That will give Leuzinger a free first down, 1st and 10. Burton again in shotgun. 4 receiver set, man in motion. Ball goes to the man in motion. Now it's a double reverse. Pull in, but the carry still going. And finally brought out of bounds just past the 20-yard line by Kyle Nunn. And number 2 for the Mustangs, Rico Wright. But after a rather impressive return on the double reverse by Leuzinger. So far, Leuzinger in 2 plays has gone about 42 yards. Trying to shock this Mustangs D that's been stellar all season long. Burton takes a snap. He's keeping this one himself again. Taking advantage of that 6'4", 195-pound athletic frame of his. gets about 4 on the play. That's going to bring up a second down and 6 for the Olympians. Leuzinger now on their first offensive possession. It's a handoff to the end around, and Leuzinger gets about 4 on the play. It's going to be close. I believe he's going to be just shy. In fact, he will. About 3rd and 2 for Leuzinger. This could be an early key 3rd down stop for the Mustangs if they can come up with it. Mustangs possibly showing blitz. Let's see if they bring it. Man in motion, and flag on the play. Let's see the call. And it's motion against the Olympians. What a break for the Mustangs. Burton in shotgun. Man in motion. That's Polian in motion. And the ball goes in the air, and it's caught by Polian. And reception is good. A flag comes in late. That one may be against Jackson Morrow on the face mask. Let's see what the call is. If that is, that will be an automatic first down for Leuzinger. We're here in the opening quarter. Score is notched at 0 apiece. Leuzinger on the first offensive possession of the game. And it looks like we have double penalties offsetting. We had holding against Leuzinger and face mask against the Mustangs. Repeat of down. Shotgun for Burton. He's ready for the snap. He takes it. He's looking right. He's under pressure. Mustangs bring it. He throws it, and it's incomplete. Great pressure right up the middle by the Mustangs D. Number 6 for the Mustangs, Morgan Reese, involved on that play. It's going to bring up a 4th and 9 now. Leuzinger setting up for the field goal attempt. It's a 35-yard attempt. Flag comes in. Let's see what the call is. And it's against Leuzinger. 10 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. Just barely into this contest. 4th down now. No score in this game so far. Leuzinger on 4th down. They decided to go for it, and it's incomplete. They were trying to get a wide receiver middle screen to Ike McCullough, but incomplete. Mustangs will take over on downs. 1st and 10. Mustangs start off with play action. That ball's up. The ball's in the middle. The ball's caught. Just got done talking about him. That's Jake Gelmini, the new tight end for the Mustangs, flexing his muscles and getting a big-time 1st down for Maricosta. Mustangs open this contest in the air. Now they go back to the ground. That's Morgan Reese with the carry. Of course, Morgan, the primary tailback for the Mustangs. However, the Mustangs have many weapons in their backfield, as we see Mustangs switching now to the 3-back formation, something you'll see very often tonight. Mustangs keep it on the ground again. Again, Morgan Reese this time gets about 1 yard. 3rd and 9 now for Maricosta. Let's see what the Mustangs can do here on 3rd down. Man in motion. I formation. DeMarco drops back. He looks right, throws right, and oh, there's a man tripped on the play. Not seeing a flag. It's J.R. Tavai. In fact, the flag is against the Mustangs. Looked to me like he got tripped up on that play. And the Mustangs on 4th down now. Brendan Sofin back to punt for the Mustangs. Brendan's been doing an excellent job for Maricosa all this season. His first punt of tonight's contest. It's a nice high booming kick. Mustangs cover it well. Good airtime on that punt by Sofin. That gave Derek Largent, number 37, plenty of time to get there and get the tackle. Leuzinger now on their second offensive possession of this contest. We're here in the first quarter. There is no score. Leuzinger keeps it on the ground, and oh, what a monster hit by the Mustangs D. That's number 85, Marcus Probosco with the tackle. 3-yard gain, second down and 7. Burton again in shotgun. He'll spend most of this contest in shotgun. That time, though, he hands off to Junior Nash. Gets a few yards. It's still going to bring up a 3rd down situation. 3rd and about 4 for the Olympians. Let's see what Burton can do on 3rd down. A stop here would give Mustangs great field position. Low snap and flag on the play. Mustangs had the blitz on Morgan Reese. On his way to Burton would have creamed him if not for the penalty. So Burton actually probably got a little lucky on that one. 3rd down and long now. 3rd and 12. Ball's up in the air, and it's incomplete. Good coverage out there by number 2, Rico Wright. That one's incomplete to Jared Simons. 4th down and punting for Leuzinger. Good snap. Deep punt, returnable though. After a couple bounces there, that hits one of Leuzinger's players, and that will be down at about the 46-yard line. Let's see what they spot it specifically, but it's going to be right around the 45, 46. Mustangs will take over. 1st and 10. 3 receivers set. It's a handoff. Oh, big time hole. Morgan Reese working his way and finally brought down, gets all the way down to the 30. 1st and 10 Mustangs. I formation. DeMarco drops back. It's play action. He looks left, throws left, and incomplete. Risky throw as DeMarco was under pressure. Leaped, literally, trying to get that one away, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Shotgun with the dual back formation. Mustangs like to run this one, and they do. QB keeper DeMarco works his way on the right-hand side. Nice cutback by DeMarco. Originally started on the left. Saw a nice little gap there, cut to the right, and got about 5 yards. 3rd and 5 now. DeMarco looks left, and it's incomplete. Bounces off the helmet of one of the Leuzinger defensive linemen. 4th down situation. 4th and about 5 for the Mustangs. They will go for the field goal attempt. Mustangs setting up for the field goal. Looks to be about a 45-yarder. The kick is up, the kick is high, and no good. Just a shade right. Of course, that's run by Leuzinger. Mustangs stop it quickly. Alex the Roach Narocha, the kicker for the Mustangs, very accurate all season long. Field goals of 47, 48, and 50 yards. Very reliable offensive weapon for the Mustangs. Meantime, Leuzinger now on second down. We're here in the opening quarter. Score is still notched at 0s apiece. Leuzinger in shotgun. It's a handoff. Mustangs have this read pretty well, and finally tripped up is number 3, Kavinga. Number 33 for the Mustangs. Kellen Lockwood involved on that tackle. Third down situation now for the Olympians. Third and short. Burton in shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking middle. He's under pressure. Mustang's got the heat going on. He dumps it out of bounds. Incomplete. Fourth down punting for Leuzinger. Mustangs should get good field position again. This one is returnable. It's Kyle Nunn. He's returned a couple this season. Leapfrogging a couple players. He's still on his feet. He has a chance to get in, and he will. Touchdown Mustangs. Kyle Nunn leapfrogged his way to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown Maricosta. Mustangs get on the scoreboard first.
Yeah, Chris, great return by Kyle Nunn, getting his third punt return for a touchdown here as we take another look at the play. It's first set up by some good blocking, and then the high kick, which allows him to get underneath it, and then he makes the move right here, causing the first guy to miss, splits 2 defenders, high stepping another 2, and then it just turned on the speed and blowing past the rest of the defenders for a Mustang touchdown. Great job again by Kyle Nunn and the Mustang return team.
Mustangs get on the scoreboard first. Here in the first quarter. And the point after attempt is good. That makes the score of this contest 7-0. Mustangs take the early lead.
Yeah, Chris, with the Mustangs with the early lead here, they're looking good, and hopefully will be able to clinch a share of that Bay League title.
Meantime, on the return, Mustangs have this one covered about as well as you can cover a kickoff. Leuzinger pinned deep into their backfield. Ball spotted at the 11-yard line, 1st and 10 Olympians. Good snap, and it's complete, but complete for a loss. Leuzinger's receiver went down to a knee to catch that. Of course, as soon as he caught it, the play was down at the spot of reception. Meantime, Leuzinger now on the pass straight down the middle. That's a 1st down. 1st and 10 Leuzinger here in the first quarter, trailing 7-0 to the Mustangs. That one's tipped and almost intercepted. Kellen Lockwood got his hands on that one. 2nd and 10. Trips right, 3 receivers, 2. Burton's right. 1 more to the left. Handoff goes to the receiver on the end around. Gets a couple on the play. Mustangs read that one fairly well. It's going to bring up a 3rd down situation now. Again, 4 receivers. Burton looks left, throws left, and that is incomplete. Going for his lone running back into the left flat. Incomplete. 4th down punting for the Olympians. A high punt. This time, Nunn's going to take that one on the fair catch. At about the 32-yard line, Mustangs will take over 1st and 10, leading this contest 7-0 here in the opening quarter. DeMarco on the handoff. Leuzinger read that one fairly well. Morgan Reese really wasn't able to get much of an opening on that one. Did get to the original line of scrimmage, however. 2nd and 10, Maricosta. DeMarco under center, drops straight back, looks right, throws right, and that's complete right. Adam Lawrence with the catch and a couple nifty moves, gets out just past the 50. Nice catch and run by number 16 for the Mustangs, Adam Lawrence. First and 10 now from the 48. DeMarco drops straight back. Looks middle, throws middle, completes middle. And that is number 85, Marcus Probosco, with the second big catch of tonight's contest. That one goes for a first down on the 13-yard reception. Probosco looking sharp. That was a good catch there. DeMarco now looks right, throws right. That's complete to his favorite target, number 19, Kyle Nunn, the Kyle to Kyle connection. That connection has gotten a touchdown in almost every contest, and that will end this first quarter. Mustangs lead 7-0 after one. And we are ready to start the second quarter. Mustangs leading 7-0. They keep it on the ground. It's number 2 this time. Rico Wright finally getting his first carry of the game, and boy, does he make it worthwhile. Rico with a nice 17-yard carry for a Mustangs first down. Shotgun formation, no. Nice play action fake by DeMarco. Keeps it himself and gets about 5. Mustangs trying to add to this 7-0 lead. 3 back formation. One of those backs in motion. That's J.R. Tavai, and a flag comes in. And it's against the Mustangs. Second down, Mustangs stay in that 3-back formation. They keep the run right up the middle, and boy, almost break that one in for a touchdown. Rico Wright again with the carry, but what about the blocking in front of him? Third down and goal, Mustangs. Looks like that one may be good. Let's see. They're calling it, and it is. It's a touchdown, Kyle DeMarco. Great blocking up front, including Andrew Brenner, number 70 for the Mustangs. Really helped open that low and get DeMarco in for the touchdown. Point out attempt is good. Mustangs lead this contest 14-0.
Yeah, Chris, again, you mentioned the great blocking up front by Brenner and Jensen right up the middle as the Mustangs were able to push their way in that final yard and get that Mustang score. And they take a 14-0 lead here at Leuzinger as we continue play here in the second quarter.
Alex the Roach Narocha set for the kickoff. The kick is high, a little short, but nice airtime on it. And good tackle out there by the Mustangs, number 45. That's Connor Vartanian. First and 10, Leuzinger Olympians, trailing 14-0 here to the Mustangs. Mustangs in their road white jerseys. On defense now as Leuzinger. Burton trying to go to the air. He's under pressure, not much going on, and is tackled. Good tackle out there, number 85, Marcus Probosco. As well as number 86, Jake Giomini. Second down situation now for the Olympians. Burton in shotgun. And a flag comes down. Mustangs had pressure right away. He was about to get Tavide, it looked like. Both Jordan and JR, both sprinting in, had a wide open views at Burton, the quarterback. Meantime, it's a holding call against Leuzinger. Burton now in shotgun, takes a snap. Partial roll left, stop throws, and completes along the sidelines. Good reception out there despite blanket coverage by Taji Mobley. Nice looking throw by quarterback Burton. Third down now. Third and short for the Olympians. Burton with the handoff straight up the middle, and that should be enough for the first down. That was number 5, Junior Nash with the carry. First and 10, Leuzinger. Run straight up the middle. Nice tackle by Kellen Lockwood, as well as the Mustangs' number 4, J.R. Oshima, and number 3, Jackson Moore. Second down and 5 for Leuzinger. That one's complete on the right-hand side. Good tackle out there by the Mustangs, number 6, Morgan Reese, but after a first down, first and 10 now, it's a QB keeper, but the Mustangs read that very nicely. Jackson Morrow and number 72, J.R. Tavai right there along with it. I'm sorry, that's Jordan Tavai. Burton in shotgun. Second down situation for Leuzinger. He keeps this one himself, has a little bit of a hole. Mustangs do get the tackle, but nice run by Burton. Jordan Tavai out there as well as Jake Gelmini. Third down situation now. Mustangs lead this contest 14-0 here in the second quarter. Man in motion. Leuzinger with the snap. Under pressure, he's scrambling. He has a hole and may have enough for the first. It's going to be close. Let's double check that spot. It is first and 10, Leuzinger. Shotgun formation. It's a handoff straight up the middle, but that one is stopped nicely by the Mustangs. Jordan Tavai involved on that one, as well as J.R. Tavai. Both Tavai brothers did not give ground at all. Forcing a second down now, 2nd and 9. Oh, bad snap. Played nicely by Burton. Keeps it himself, is tackled by number 86, Jake Gelmini for the Mustangs. 3rd down situation now. Leuzinger trailing 14-0 here in the 2nd quarter. Trying to get back into this game. Burton, no, bad snap, and has to go down. That will count as a sack. Mustangs number 33, Kellen Lockwood, does the cleanup duty. Timeout on the field by Leuzinger. Key 4th down situation here. Of course, the ball spotted at the 18-yard line. That would make for a 35-yard field goal attempt. They decide to go for it instead, and it's another bad snap. Mustangs try to jump on it. Either way, it's going to be their ball, but it looks like they do recover. They do. Mustangs take over. 1st and 10, Maricosta. DeMarco with the handoff. That's Morgan Reese with the carry. Gets about 5 on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Mustangs. Handoff. Again, that's Morgan Reese. Ooh, he's got a nice hole. Turn the corner and gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. What a great run out there by Morgan Reese. Mustangs, I-back formation, doubles left. Handoff goes to the fullback, J.R. Tavai, straight up the middle. Nice run out there by J.R. I formation again for the Mustangs. This time it's Rico Wright with the carry. That one looks like that may be enough for a Mustangs first. Let's double check the spot. 3-back formation. Morgan Reese with the carry, straight up the middle. Fights his way forward, finally brought down, ended up getting about 2 to 3 on the play, just on mere determination alone. Three-back formation. 2 fullbacks and the 1 tailback. Morgan Reese, this time he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Third down and 9 for the Mustangs. DeMarco goes to the air. He's got a man. Oh, and incomplete. What a scramble for the ball out there as number 24, Tony Sawyer, for Leuzinger, had his hands on it first. Then Kyle Nunn knocked it away, and finally it was knocked down. Meantime, the Mustangs' field goal attempt is good. Alex the Roach Narocha with another booming field goal. 17-0, the Mustangs lead.
Yeah, Chris, the Mustangs are starting to really dominate this game on all facets of the game, offense, defense, and special teams, as they lead Leuzinger now 17-0 here in the 2nd quarter.
Of course, as Alex the Roach Narocha gets ready to kick off, that just proves the advantage the Mustangs have with a kicker like Narocha. Leuzinger on their last possession faced with almost the exact same down and distance as the Mustangs. approximately 35-yard field goal attempt. Leuzinger did not have the confidence in their kicker, did not go for it. Mustangs, meantime, went for it and got the 3 points. Leuzinger, meantime, on 1st and 10. Another bad snap. They've been having some snap issues here so far this contest. It's their second bad snap already. I'm sorry, third. Leuzinger now on 2nd down. Almost like a version of the Wildcat out there. 1st down after the run by Kavinga. Direct snap to Kavinga. 1st and 10, Leuzinger trailing 17-0 here in the 2nd quarter. Man in motion, another bad snap. But Kavinga just stayed in at quarterback that time. And another bad snap. This time they do get it. It's an end around, which the Mustangs read nicely. JR Tavai involved, and that will end this half. Mustangs going to halftime leading 17-0.
I just enjoy watching him work.
Running back.
And welcome back as the Mustangs get ready to start the second half. Captains are taking the middle of the field. Jeremy, an exciting first half for the Mustangs as they lead 17-0. Good performance offensively and defensively. What was the key for the Mustangs in your opinion?
Well, Chris, I would say desire, because the Mustangs have brought their A game in all facets, offensively, defensively, and special teams. They're hungry for another Bay League title, and it looks like they're going to clinch a share of that tonight as they lead this Leuzinger team 17-0 so far here at halftime.
Leuzinger now set for the opening kick. Mustangs again lead this contest 17-0 after the first half. Let's see if they can finish this one off and take home at least a share of that Bay League title. Kick is up, it's high, it's returnable. Rico Wright takes it. Waits to see that hole. Still fights and is finally brought down. Still a good return by the Mustangs. However, it does appear like there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, Chris, this Bay League picture is really starting to develop now as both of the games were played earlier today on the Palos Verdes Peninsula. You had Peninsula versus West Torrance, with West Torrance winning and going 2-2. You had Palos Verdes defeating Redondo, which knocked Redondo to 3-1 and brought Palos Verdes their first league win under Coach Guy Gardner. And it looks like the Mustangs will send Leuzinger to 2-2 and go to 4-0.
Of course, former Mustang Guy Gardner, get him against Redondo, and he knows how to bring that victory home.
So it looks like next week's game will be for the league title with Maricosta and Redondo. And then you have West Torrance and Leuzinger battling for third place in the last playoff spot here in the Bay League for the Western Division playoffs.
Meantime, 1st and 10 Mustangs. Quarterback Kyle DeMarco under center. High back formation, drops back, looks left, throws left. That is complete left to Kyle Nunn. He's got a lot of hole in front of him. And finally brought down, gets all the way out to the 35-yard line. What a big-time catch and run by Kyle DeMarco to Kyle Nunn. That Kyle to Kyle connection. High formation, it's a handout this time. Morgan Reese off right tackle. Gets about 5 on the play. Good carry by Morgan. Good blocking up front. 2nd down and 5 for the Mustangs. And this time it's the fullback, Jay Artavai, who pounds his way forward. Gets about 8 on the carry. That is definitely enough for another Mustangs first down. DeMarco under center. Takes the snap, it's a handoff. This time off left guard, it's Morgan Reese, and he's got another Mustangs touchdown. Morgan Reese.
Yeah, Chris, let's take another look at this play, this run by Morgan Reese here. So we see here in slow motion, there's a nice block by J.R. Tavai springing the hole, and then Morgan Reese knows exactly what to do, turning on the afterburners and cruising into the end zone for yet another Mustang score tonight. Like I said before, this Mustang team is rolling now, and they are starting to blow out a very good Leuzinger team here in the third quarter.
Alex Norocha set up for the point after attempt. It's up, it's high, it's straight, and it is good. That makes the score of this contest 24-0 now. Mustangs with the lead here in the third quarter. Norocha set for the kickoff. That's high, it's deep, and that is through the back of the end zone. That's a touchback. Leuzinger will start 1st and 10 from the 20.
Yeah, Sam Reese, Morgan Reese's dad, thought that one was going to go through the uprights.
Incomplete pass on 1st down for Leuzinger. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 now. As we see Burton back out there at quarterback in shotgun, completes right in the middle of the field, but that goes nowhere. Great tackle out there by the Mustangs, number 85, Marcus Probosco. Chris Probosco also with 2 big catches on offense tonight at tight end. Versus a 3rd and long situation here now for Leuzinger. Burton back to pass, looking in the middle, it's tipped and incomplete. 4th down punting coming up for Leuzinger. Mustangs should get great field position on this one and a chance to seal this victory. Kyle Nunn on the fair catch. Takes it at about the 47. Mustangs will take over 1st and 10 here in the third quarter, leading 24-0. DeMarco with the handoff. Oh, Leuzinger plays that one nicely. Morgan Reese stopped for about a 1-yard loss. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 11 now for the Mustangs. Triple receiver left. Mustangs go to the air. Ooh, good catch by Jackson Morrow. He's going to throw that one, though. He's got a man wide open, and it's Kyle Nunn for another Mustangs touchdown. Maricosta brings out the trick playbook on that one. Great throw by Jackson Morrow. Good job just to even catch that one. Touchdown, Maricosta.
Yeah, Chris, let's take another look at this play. You mentioned a great catch by Jackson Morrow, and it was, because that was a lateral. If he misses it, that was a live ball, and he makes the great catch and then a great throw under pressure, hitting Kyle Nunn. I guess you can call that a Jackson to Kyle connection for the score.
Or even a Kyle to Jackson to Kyle connection. Alex the Roach Narocha set up for the point after attempt. Snap is down and a flag is down as well. Let's see what the call is on this play. Of course, the Mustangs lead currently 30-0 with an opportunity here to make that 31.
Yeah, Chris, and this Mustang team is trying to win its 9th straight Bay League game and its 2nd Bay League title.
Penalty was against the Olympians. Declined. Point after attempt number 2 coming up. Alex the Roach Narocha, the kick is up, the kick is high enough, straight and good. Another flag comes in. Let's see what that penalty is. Looks like that one may also have been against Leuzinger. Most likely the Mustangs, I'm sure, will decline that one and take the point after attempt. That makes the score of this contest 31-0.
Yeah, Chris, the Mustangs are really torching the Olympians tonight here at Olympian Field, 31-0. I did not expect this type of performance from the Mustangs, but it is well appreciated as they are ready for Redondo, and you want to bring your A game against Redondo.
Oh, yeah, Jeremy. Of course, not only will the Mustangs be bringing their A game against Redondo, as former Mustang Guy Garner did tonight, you know, we'll be bringing our A game and sharing a lot of our favorite Maricosta Redondo moments throughout the years, including us as announcers, you as a coach, and us, even as players. Always a fun time when the Mustangs and the Seahawks battle. Bad snap. Again, that's been quite a problem for Leuzinger tonight. That one results in another loss of yardage. Shotgun for Burton. He's looking right. Now he's looking middle. He throws deep middle, has a man, and uh-oh, that one may go for a touchdown. Let's see if Kyle can catch up, and he does. Kyle Nunn uses that speed to pull down the receiver for Leuzinger, but after a big-time reception, nice looking throw out there by Burton. 1st and 10 Olympians. Of course, Olympians trailing 31-0 at this stage, just trying to show some face for their home crowd here. Burton rolling right. He's under pressure, and he throws that one away.
Yeah, Chris, speaking of their home crowd, they're honoring their 1985 CIF championship team tonight. What a tough way for their former great athletes to witness such a beating.
And speaking of a beating, Jackson Morrow comes up with one of his own. Jackson's been laying out big-time hits all season long and lays another one right there. Burton now in shotgun. Throws right, completes right. Couple nifty moves out there. Mustangs finally converge on the tackle. That was Pullian with the reception.
Appears more than half of the Mustang defensive squad was in on that tackle.
Meantime, it's first and goal, Olympians. And oh, another bad snap. Mustangs may have that one. I think they do. Mustangs think they do too. And they do. It's official Mustangs. Jordan Tavai comes up with the fumble recovery on another bad snap. What a costly turnover for the Olympians.
Yeah, Chris, all these bad snaps. I would hate to be the center lined up in front of J.R. Tavai all night. I wouldn't be able to get it back to the quarterback either.
Mustangs, meantime, now on second down. DeMarco on the center. Quick flip out to Rico Wright, trying to find some daylight. Nothing happening on that one. Loses yardage. Let's see what the Mustangs do here now on third down. We're here in the third quarter. Mustangs lead this contest 31-0. And that's a sack. That will be a fourth down punting situation here. That's Brendan Sofin with another booming punt for the Mustangs. Given the return team for Leuzinger nowhere to go, they lost yardage. Boy, what a great kick by Sofin.
Yeah, Chris, another great job by this Mustang special teams, as that's testament to the hard work and effort by legendary coach Bill Cooper.
And speaking of, Jackson Morrow came up with the big lick only about 2 minutes ago. Comes up with another one right there for a sack for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Jackson means business tonight, as you see here. Another bad snap allows him just enough time and times it perfectly to get the quarterback. And he gets a nice sack to add to his total.
Chris Jackson on the blitz on that play. What a perfect time for the Mustangs defense to run a blitz. Worked out big time. Second and very long. Second and about 20 for Leuzinger. Another bad snap. Mustangs Jordan Tavai there that time. Third down now and about 28 yards. Leuzinger goes conservative, keeps that one on the ground. Mustangs read it easily. Fourth down and punting for Leuzinger. Again, Mustangs lead this contest 31-0. We're here in the second half. High snap. Played nicely by Leuzinger's punter. Short kick, though, although it does take a bit of a Leuzinger roll. It's going to be down at the 35-yard line. Mustangs will take over first and 10. Mustangs keep this one on the ground. Morgan Reese gets about 5 on the play. It's going to bring up a second down and 5 for the Mustangs. We're just about at the end of the third quarter. DeMarco in shotgun. It's a fake. He's going to keep that one himself. A little QB keeper got a big hole and nice first down run by quarterback Kyle DeMarco. First and 10 Mustangs. DeMarco to the air now. Kyle to Kyle connection. That one works for about 6. And that will do it for the third quarter. Mustangs lead this contest 31-0.
Well, Chris, it'll be interesting to see if this Leuzinger team can recover from this beating tonight to try and compete next week against West Torrance for the third and final playoff spot. I don't know. I thought West Torrance looked a lot better against the Mustangs, so it'll be interesting to see which one of these two teams will make it to the playoffs, along with Costa and Redondo. I have definitely clinched playoff spots, so it'll be interesting to see how the battle for third place in the Bay League turns out.
Mustangs, meantime, keep it on the ground. That is number 6, Morgan Reese with the carry.
And then you have the battle for last place in the Bay League with Peninsula and Palos Verdes. Hopefully our friend Guy Gardner can send Peninsula with an 0-10 season.
DeMarco again with the QB keeper. That one looks like it's going to be enough for another Mustangs first down. Of course, at this stage, 31-0. Mustangs just want to keep this clock going. It's actually just shy. It's going to bring up a 4th and short. Mustangs will go for it again, hoping to get that first down and just keep the clock moving here. And oh, they will have it. What a great run. They will have the first down and more. That's Rico Wright with the touchdown.
Wow, Chris, when the Mustangs got it rolling, they have really got it rolling here. As we get to see another replay of this, watch how Rico Wright appears to be stopped up right here up in the middle. And then, pop goes the weasel. He turns on the jets, and then it's over. No one can catch Rico once he gets in the open field.
Again, we mentioned it earlier this contest. Of course, Morgan Reese, the primary tailback and running back in this Mustangs offense. However, there is a lot of talent back there. Rico Wright, obviously, another one of those talented running backs, as well as number 33, Kellen Lockwood, and the big fullback, number 44, J.R. Tavai. Point after attempt is good. That makes the score of this contest 38-0. Mustangs with the lead here in the 4th and final quarter. Alex Narocha set for the kickoff after a successful point after attempt. The kick is high, deep, taken at about the 5-yard line by Leuzinger. Couple nifty moves gets Leuzinger out to just shy of the 30. First and 10 Olympians. Shotgun formation, and another bad snap.
Yeah, Chris, like we said, all night long, J.R. Tavai has gotten in the head of this center as it's another bad snap. A little slow roller back to Burton, who is just trying to be like a hockey goalie and cover up the puck every time it gets back to him. It's tough to run an offense when you're just trying to land on the ball and keep it from losing yardage.
Second down situation now for Leuzinger. This time they go with the draw play, and that does not fool anybody. Jordan Tavai particularly right in the middle, waiting for that play to unfold. Third down now for Leuzinger, third and long. Burton in shotgun. Mustangs threaten blitz, back off. And another bad snap. Flag comes in. Burton is down as he jumps on the ball. Of course, the flag was against Leuzinger. Mustangs will decline, and that will force a fourth down punting situation. Being set to punt. Mustangs with the return on. And that one takes a roll and rolls out of bounds. Mustangs will take over. Just over 8 minutes left to go in this contest, leading 38-0. Some substitutions now in on offense for the Mustangs. That's number 7, Crawford, at quarterback. Dalton Crawford hands off that time to number 27, Tajee Mobley with the carry. Coaching staff wisely resting some of its starters, getting them prepared physically now for next week's contest against Redondo. Mobley again with the carry, spins and works his way for about a 3-yard gain. It's going to bring up a third and short Mustangs. Dalton Crawford under center. Mustangs keep this one on the ground. It's Mobley again. This time he's thrown backwards. Flag on the play. Let's see what the call is. Of course, the Mustangs likely to keep the rest of this contest conservative. They are more concerned about simply running out the clock than they are going for big pass plays. Penalty against Leuzinger. Mustangs now, Crawford, it's a handoff to the fullback, straight up the middle. He's fighting and he dives, and that's a touchdown. Mustangs, number 45, Connor Vartanian.
Again, another great job blocking by the Mustangs. No matter who's in there, they are doing a good job because Leuzinger still has their first team players in there as the Mustang front just blasts them right off the ball. And then Connor Vartanian was not going to be denied as he just broke through tackles. And then he got a sniff of the goal line here, and he was going to dive right into it for a Mustang touchdown.
$44-0, the current score. Let's see if the point after attempt is good. It's up, it's straight, it's high, and it is good. That makes the score of this contest now 45-0. Mustangs lead here in the fourth and final quarter. Another great game all around for the Mustangs, offensively and defensively, keeping a pretty potent offensive attack by Leuzinger completely off the scoreboard here. Meantime, Mustangs now, Alex Norocha on the kick. That one goes into the end zone. That will be a touchback. Leuzinger will take over first and 10 from the 20. Leuzinger starts out with the run straight up the middle. That goes nowhere. Kavinga with the carry. Kellen Lockwood, one of the first men in front. leading the Mustangs charge.
A slight moral victory for Leuzinger as they were able to get the snap back to the quarterback.
It looks at this point, looks like Leuzinger is giving up on shotgun on every single play, as well as that's actually turned out worse for them than it has beneficial. In fact, all three have plays so far in this drive under center. Either way, it makes no difference to the Mustangs D as they come up with 3 consecutive stops, forcing a punt situation here by Leuzinger. Ooh, Mustangs almost get a piece of that. And that is fair caught by the Mustangs, number 34, Jeff LaPointe. Only 5 minutes left to go, 5:08 to be exact. Penalty on the play. This one may be against the Mustangs. Let's see. In fact, it is. That will give Leuzinger a free first down. They go to the air, but boy, not fooled at all. Leuzinger's receiver was trying to tap dance his way around the Mustangs defenders. It did not work. 2nd and 10. Leuzinger completes to the back out of the flat. They come up with the tackle.
And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to recognize first that if you are a parent,
3rd down and 3 for Leuzinger. Handoff straight up the middle, and oh, Mustangs read that very nicely. Troy Seaman comes up with the big-time tackle for the Mustangs. 4th down situation now. Leuzinger goes for it. Drops back. Burton goes to the air. It's up. It's high. It's incomplete. Great coverage out there by the Mustangs, number 4, J.R. Oshima. That is a turnover on downs. The Mustangs will take over now, 1st and 10. Got to expect the Mustangs to keep this drive all on the ground, just trying to run out that clock. Luckily, there's only 3:18 left to go in this contest. Not much clock to run out here as, again, the Mustangs make some more substitutions. It's a handoff. Of course, that's Dennis Falcone in that quarterback for the Mustangs. Handoff straight up the middle. Going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Mustangs. 3rd and about 8. I formation. Mustangs so likely to run it. They do, and the ball's loose. Little miscommunication there between the quarterback and running back. Coronado Morris was the intended rusher.
As this game comes to a finish here, oh, a great catch by the Leuzinger receiver there. What are your thoughts on the battle for 3rd place in the Bay League between West Torrance and this Leuzinger team?
Well, it's all going to depend on which Leuzinger team comes out. If they keep having conflict here between quarterback and center, they will struggle against West, no doubt.
Yeah, Chris, let's take a look at this rare reception for Leuzinger. It's actually completed to Matt Baker, a Mustang coach here as he makes a nice catch here on the sideline, pulling it in, and then nonchalantly just throws it back to the ref. Great job, Coach Baker.
Of course, that will count as an incomplete pass. Third down situation now, 3rd and 10. Burton goes to the air. It's up, it's complete, and tackled out of the sidelines. That will be a 1st down and 10 now. And again, another mishandled snap, that time from under center. Mustangs, meantime, read it quickly. Kevin Hopp involved on that play, number 58. As well as Noah Granol, number 68. Leuzinger goes to the air. That is complete for a 1st down. Jonathan Stump with the coverage out there. Leuzinger drops back. They go deep. They go to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. Beautiful throw and reception out there by Leuzinger. They are setting up now for the point after attempt. And there's a flag on the field.
Yeah, Chris, they were waiting for the kicker to come out. I guess he was shocked that Leuzinger actually scored as he finally arrived late for the delay of game.
And perhaps because of that situation, that kick is no good. That keeps the score of this contest 45-6. Mustangs should be able to just about run this one out, maybe without even running a play. Leuzinger just about set for the kickoff. Right at the end of this contest, it's a bouncer. It bounces right down to the 2-yard line. Looks like the Mustangs return man may have been out of bounds when he caught that one, but officials didn't catch it. 1st and 10 meantime. And there's the kneel down, and it looks like that would do it. Mustangs will win this contest 45-6. Jeremy, they have at least clinched a share of the Bay League Championship with the chance to take it all next week.
Yeah, Chris, as we get to take a look at the scores earlier today from the Hill over at Palos Verdes, you had Palos Verdes' Guy Gardner beating Redondo 21-14, and also at Peninsula you have West Torrance defeating Peninsula 35-3. So West Torrance is starting to look good, and that will come into play next week as you have Peninsula going up against Palos Verdes for the battle of last place in the Bay League, and then you have West Torrance against this Leuzinger team for the battle of second place. And of course, the primetime matchup Costa versus Redondo for the Bay League title, or at least a share of the Bay League title. That's all Redondo can hope for.
Fans, thanks for tuning in. Another exciting Mustangs victory. We'll see you next week as the Mustangs take on Redondo for the Bay League Championship. For Jeremy Sadowski, I'm Chris Lee signing out, and we'll see you next week.